Cool, good morning everybody.
Morning.
Morning. Phrase that stays this morning is, the humble don't stumble.
Love it.
We're in a series called Learning from the Best, and I want to share with you someone that I learned a lot from when I was away in Zimbabwe for a year. This person I learned a lot from was called Deb, and she had set up a school which was where I was volunteering. And the aim of this school that she'd set up, it was attached to a church, and the aim was to reach the most vulnerable kids in the area. So if you were an orphan in that area in Zimbabwe, or if you had HIV, you got priority in being placed in the school, because that was the vision of the school there. And the other part of the vision of the school was to train up local people. So she wasn't working with qualified teachers, she was training up local people to give them a job, people who probably otherwise wouldn't have had a job to be able to feed their families. That was the vision of the school. And she'd set up this incredible community there. And I remember thinking, if this was me, if I'd done all of this work, I'd worked as hard as she had, and I'd set up this school, the temptation would be to make sure people know about it, to make sure people know about what I'd done, and that temptation would very much be there. And I learned a heck of a lot from Deb about what it is to be a humble person, because she was not in any way interested in taking credit for that. She was an incredibly humble person, and I learned a lot from that, because for me that temptation would very much have been there. And it can be like that on a football pitch, can't it? We can be tempted to make sure people are aware of our achievements, or we can choose to be humble. The Bible has quite a lot to say about being humble. James says, this book of the Bible called James says, God opposes the proud but shows favour to the humble. And there's a verse I like in a book called Philippians, which says, do nothing out of selfish ambition, rather in humility value others above yourselves. And when I think back to last week, I think I saw a team who were really good at valuing others above themselves last week. A lot of people encouraging one another and building one another up, and choosing to do that rather than to get on each other's backs, which was great to see. And last week I also saw a team that wasn't complacent, that we worked hard for one another. We recognised that the team we were playing against were a good team, and so we kind of showed humility in that way. We weren't complacent, we worked hard for one another. And I think one of the key things is that humility is not about having a low view of yourself, it's about having an accurate view of your strengths and your weaknesses.
Good point.
And so for us as a team, we recognise, don't we, that when we choose to do that, when we choose to encourage each other and build each other up and work hard for each other, then we are a much stronger team. And so for us thinking about humility this morning, it's just about having an accurate view of we are much stronger when we do that. And it's also about having an accurate view of the fact that we're playing a good team today. Beeston were second in the league for quite a long time this season. We're playing a good team. And we might have beaten them in the past, but it doesn't mean it's going to be easy today. And so we're going to have to work hard for each other. So I encourage you this morning, remember that phrase, the humble don't stumble. Let's go out there today, let's get a win.